Welcome to this demonstration of Shadowmatch. The purpose of this video is to introduce Shadowmatch and show its various business applications as well as the benefits for an individual. Shadowmatch is an online workforce optimization system that measures behavioral patterns, also referred to as habits. The four main applications are responsible employment, employee support and development, team analysis, and personal fulfillment. The four main applications will now be demonstrated on the live system. Please take note that all names used are fictitious and no reference is made to a real person. We are now logged into a demonstration file named Company Z. They have created 7 benchmarks. These benchmarks can either be for successful employees in specific divisions or successful employees in functions or roles within the business. The system automatically checks the reliability and validity of the benchmark. In customer support, 6 successful employees were identified and they have each completed the Shadowmatch worksheet individually. The benchmark displays 7 areas of measurement which carry exactly the same weighting: overall match, critical match, conceptual fitness, task efficiency, overall and conceptual time, and attitude. On the overall match, the 19 habits measured by the system are displayed. The critical match shows the 5 strongest habits of the benchmark. For conceptual fitness, there are 10 questions that the user needs to answer correctly in order to score 10 out of 10. This, however, is not an indication of competence or incompetence, pass or fail, good or bad. This is merely an indication of an individual's conceptual fitness. The system measures the total time spent to complete the entire worksheet, as well as the time spent solving the 10 conceptual riddles. These 3 measurements are processed, and the task efficiency percentage is calculated. Lastly, attitude is defined as the way an individual approaches life and work in general, and is measured in 4 quadrants. You will remember that the first application of the system is responsible employment. For recruitment, the system allows the user to create a short list of candidates who applied for a vacancy. The system allows you to rank order the list of individuals who applied for the job from the best match to the benchmark to the results that are not a good match to this benchmark. Tanya Goldman is a good match to the benchmark. She scores 10 out of 10. Her habits are very similar to the benchmark. She has a 100% propensity to succeed given the same job in the same environment as the successful employees. Should we wish to interview Tanya for the job, we can request an interview pack. We can also read the matching report to better understand the matching graph. All these reports are immediately available and support the recruitment process. The system can also be successfully used for redeployment. Gillian Anders is already working within the customer support department. However, she doesn't seem to be a high match for the benchmark, with a 3 out of 10 matching score. This indicates that her habits will give her a 30% propensity to be successful and a 70% propensity to experience failure if we keep her in this role. The first option would be to redeploy Gillian to an area where her habits are better suited for success. By multi-matching her to all the benchmarks set up for Company Z, we can find a more suitable position for her and help her be more successful in the organization. She's a much better match to the sales department. Shadowmatch is widely used for succession planning. A company can create a benchmark of successful managers, leaders, and specialist roles in the business. In this company, a benchmark of the successful customer support supervisors was created. By multi-matching, we can search the company database for individuals with similar habits that can be accelerated into a supervisory role. The list is rank ordered according to the highest match to the customer support supervisor benchmark. This brings us to the second application of Shadowmatch, employee development. Let's view the match of Dennis to this benchmark. In order to develop Dennis for a supervisory role, Shadowmatch personal development programs, or PDPs, are recommended. The system highlights the areas where Dennis's habits are less active than the benchmark. In consultation with Dennis, We can choose any of the 20 personal development programs. Dennis can opt to either do the PDP as a screen-based or a paper-based program. Shadowmatch has a great team functionality which helps organizations as well as team members understand team behavior. The team graph is an interactive spider graph. The original Shadowmatch habits are clustered into groups to define the team graph habits. This graph works with opposites. Opposite to active exploration, we find structure and discipline. On the opposite side of change, we have maintaining the known. Currently on screen is the team graph of the 15 people in the project team. We can see that this particular team seems to prefer working with people, working collaboratively, maintaining the known, and working within structure and discipline. The overall strength of the team is indicated by the color on the outer side of the circle, which in this case is functional when necessary. We can also look at all the individuals at the same time. This will indicate behavior which the team all exhibit very closely to each other. Individuals who exhibit different habits from the rest of the team. Who will exhibit the lowest intensity of a specific habit, and who will exhibit the strongest intensity of that habit. The user can view the results of each individual compared to the team, and should 2 or more people have to work together on a project, the comparative graphs can be viewed. Within teams, subgroups are bound to form. Subgroups are formed when individuals show similar habits in respect to certain tasks or actions. Shadowmatch identifies 7 subgroups, and the strength of each subgroup is shown by the color of the group. Let's view the anchor group. These are people who act as an anchor for the team. They bring harmony, and they are mostly comfortable with the team as a collective. The rest of the team will also be relatively comfortable with them. In this anchor group, we have Amy, Jeff, Jennifer, and Michelle. Let's view their results. We can clearly see why the system identified these 4 individuals as the anchor group. The 4th and last application of Shadowmatch is personal fulfillment. A personal portal is created for every individual who completed the Shadowmatch worksheet. We are now in the personal portal of Annie Anderson. She can watch the results interpretation videos 1 and 2 to help her understand her own Shadowmatch results. She can also view her full report and interact with her results graph, as well as reading the definitions and the interpretation of her habits. This report can be downloaded as a PDF document. Relationships are crucial to an individual's success in their professional but also their personal life. Shadowmatch gives an individual access to 8 different relationship reports: work, friendship, family, love, marriage, staying together, parent-child, and teacher-student. When the report is requested, the system will automatically compare the habits of the 2 individuals in the relationship and compile a report that indicates where their habits are similar, what the differences are, and which habits will present a challenge. These reports are very comprehensive and offer practical advice. Lastly, Annie can embark on a journey of self-development. She can choose any of the available PDPs. She will be requested to identify a mentor who will guide her on her journey of self-development. The entire screen-based PDP process is virtual and is facilitated via the online portal and emails, but PDPs are also available in a paper-based format. Shadowmatch is not a psychometric assessment, and therefore no professional is required to work with and interpret Shadowmatch results. An organization can do this themselves. By completing the online Shadowmatch training, you can gain access to your own Shadowmatch system and start using this powerful tool for responsible employment, employee development, team analysis, and assisting employees on their journey to personal fulfillment. For more information, please visit our website at www.shadowmatch.com or contact our offices on info@shadowmatch.co.za.